it is my pleasure to announce today, the 25th of January, 2021, the formation, officially, of the United States of Richie. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this press conference. I do have a huge announcement to make, and I hope you're going to receive it as well as you do everything else that's stupid that I do. But thank you. I thought I'd put on my best here. I'm all suited and booted for you, but thank you. I have prepared a statement. So if I can just ask you all to get ready, and I'll read this out for you. I'll read it out. Okay. I love this tie, by the way. You can't really see it. I didn't think this through. My microphone's right in the way. I am looking rather marvelous. I am rather marvelous. I should just get on and make an announcement anyway. Should stop reading chat for a moment. Hello, everybody. People from down the road, or if you're, from all around the world. So, we're now a few weeks into the new year, and I feel it's a good time to reflect on the tumultuous changes that affected us all over the last 12 months. I think I can safely say that none of us expected 2020 to turn out quite like it did. For many of us, it's been a struggle and a challenge. Normal lives flips upside down, but we're still here today, and that is at least one thing to be thankful for. But even before we headed into 2020, the world's been throwing eggs at our houses, so to speak, for some years. Sometimes political, sometimes geographical circumstance, or perhaps it was more personal, related to jobs, families or friends, maybe our health. Personally, it's felt as if life has had an infinite supply of lemons to give me non-stop grief for a number of years. There have been bright spots too. The people I've met, the friendships I've made, cast light on many of those days. They ban a shadow from my life, just when I felt I was about to become overwhelmed by the shade. So, with this in mind, and going into a fresh year, 2021, I thought maybe I should concentrate on the things that I can control and try to build a better future from them. But why not? Why just a better future for me? Why not a better future for all of us? So, to this end, I have decided that the best way forward is to break away from the world and to form my own country. It will not be an easy road, but it could be a place for all of us to find better times and a better way. The way is long, it will be filled with challenges. Today it's just an idea and a dream, but it's a dream that I intend to make come true. And with all of your help, we can make it happen. I believe in us. So it is my pleasure to announce today, the 25th of January, 2021, the formation, officially, of the United States of Richie. This is obviously a huge undertaking, and I can't go into too many details today. But over the coming days, weeks, and months, I will build on this announcement and reveal more details when I can. And I can now take questions if you have any. United States of Tea. I thought the United States of Richie, you might think it's a bit egotistical, calling it after myself, but, it was my idea, so I think it's only fair. Chat's completely broken for me. Roast his own coffee beans. Is huge announcement a new nickname for my bellend? It was already called that. It's not a new one. United States of Richie, are we going to be the USSR? No, the USR. Kindred. Not quite the same. It's not a cult, Shanna. It is a country. We are not an official country yet. There's going to be a lot of work to do to get there. There's a lot of hoops to jump through. And if we work together, we can do it. But then, hopefully, I'll have a very open immigration policy. And you could certainly become a citizen of my country. Things like flag design, the style of government, elections, anything like that. We'll talk about those over the coming weeks, days, weeks, and months. Lethal. Obviously, this is going to be a democracy. What I can say is one person will be one vote. You know, every vote is the same as another. No electoral colleges or first past the post. No constituencies. We're all going to have an equal voice when it comes to electing our representatives. Yes, Gravitas, I will have a constitution again. That will come later on. You know, Rome wasn't built in a night, and you know, I have thoughts, and I will be setting up some working parties as well. Prime Teamister, I quite like that. I quite like that, Sam. I can go with that. Doc Strange, a pleasure to see you. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Howler handle a tea deficiency. At the moment, tea is strong, and if that changes, then we'll have to deal with that as that comes. I mean, obviously, Sam, there will be opportunities to everybody in government, you know, and at all levels, from the top right to the bottom. And obviously, you would be in a strong, if there was a laureate position, you would be in a very strong position to, you know, to maybe take that post. Way too early to be talking about taxes right now, I'm afraid, Lord Virulus. You know, it's no, until we're recognised, you know, as an official country, you know, territories established. You know, it's too early to tell. We don't know what we're going to need to power this new economy. Again, Ava, I can't speak to economy yet. I think we have to look at the more political side of things. In the short term, probably the first thing that's being tackled is there will be an emblem. So there will be a flag, and my top team of designers is working on that. We will probably have this week, I will promise you, we will have the reveal of the flag. Again, Kindred, it's too early to be talking about what level of corruption we're going to be using, and you know, for gathering power to any one individual or group of individuals. You know, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We need to create the power before we start being corrupted by it. The Purge. I'm not against that, Fungal. I'm definitely not against that. A teamocracy. See, it sounds like it's tea, but also like you're working together. I quite like that, Shanna. We'll have an official suggestions channel somewhere that, you know, people can drop their ideas into. Coming weeks and months. Trial by combat are going to be a thing. Get the mountain as his representative. I don't need that. Well, I'll just probably control the tea supplies, and I'll get by that way. 1 million tea bags. Again, it's way too early. I've got a good stock of tea bags right now. Will there be Bloodborne in this new country? That is a good question. To be honest, if Bloodborne, Yharnam, any of the citizens of Yharnam are interested perhaps in coming to become citizens and help out with the effort, I would definitely strongly consider, you know, opening up, you know, that immigration sort of channel for them, or even an affiliation as a state in this new country. I mean, tea bags does make sense for a currency, actually, broski. I mean, I suppose on the channel here we have tea leaves as a currency, so yeah, I think that's very reasonable, I would imagine. Hey Sven, welcome back. I have announced that I'm forming a new country, the United States of Richie. Cooperation? Well, we're stronger together, isn't that right? Actually, no. Bloodborne trial by combat boomsters. To be fair, no, maybe disputes, you know, a trial by combat could be handled by, you know, Bloodborne PvP, for example. You know, there's a lot of options. I think there's a lot of options, aren't there? VAT, value added tea. You know, if you want to, you know, once we get a finance ministry set up, you could make that suggestion to them. I mean, needing a card to buy illegal teas. I don't see there'll be any teas that are illegal. I think that would be against everything that I probably stand for, Doc. So I think all teas would be available to everybody. It's not the USSR, it's the USR, the United States of Richie, Kindred. God damn. You want to be a citizen? You would be more than welcome. And if you can hear my voice, or if you see this announcement anywhere, because it will be about on I'll put it up on Instagram and YouTube and Twitter and everything over the next couple of days. You know, if you can hear this, you're more than welcome to become a part of this effort. Like, we're not a country yet. We have a lot of things to do, but hopefully soon. Yes. Join the EU. I am not against that idea, Sam. Being part of a huge single market trading bloc with that amount of power could only be good for a country. And I think you'd be foolish not to seriously consider that, you know? Different levels of government and sub badges. They could be, Lord Virus. I'm not sure what that would represent yet, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll wait and see. As citizens called. I'm happy to open that up to the citizens to see what they would like to be called. I don't know, Richites? Maybe it's teabaggers or potheads. You know, like to take something that already exists. I don't know. I'm open to ideas. T-style or video game style. Again, I am open. Will I give everyone an anime waifu or husband though? If that's what you want, then I know it's a bit early for me to making throwaway promises that I maybe can't deliver on in the future, Alec. But yes, I'll do that for you. How many tea leaves am I going to put into the silent apocalypse? 5. United Supreme States. I think just the United States. You know, we don't need to pretend that we're superior to other places. We'll just be superior by our actions, not our name. Yeah, if you want, you know, and any one person that, you know, that takes citizenship, Ava, that will apply to all of your families as well automatically. Thea autumn est in fide as a potential motto. In tea we trust. I quite like that when I can pronounce it correctly. Citizenship. Yeah. And again, I would suggest there is in Discord there is a suggestion channel. You want to drop any of these suggestions in there, and I will take those and I will use them as we put the country together. Moving would be rough. No, that's the beauty of this country as well, Sky. You don't need to move from where you are. Wherever you are, you know, you're eligible to be a citizen. You know, we don't actually even have any territory right now, so you like the teabaggers. I quite like teabaggers too, Lord Virulus. What do I think of the wisdom of naming our currency after an interesting piece of Cockney rhyming slang? What sort of Cockney rhyming slang are you thinking? I'm not against that. Civil war between teabaggers and potheads. That was the cause of their war. One of them thought that you should wear blue hats. The other thought you should wear green. Oh, thank you,
What about the other time?
What?
You said 99 times out of 100. What about the other time? What about the one?
Alec, thank you so much for the 100 little bitties. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'll show you my bits later. Now you show me yours. You don't have to choose. You can have dual citizenship. Surely, if you're British and you become a citizen of the United States of Richie, you're still going to be British. You still hold that passport. You know, it's not going to disqualify you. Exactly. Strong, not by example of power, by our power of example. I think that is a very, very nice way of looking at it. Yeah, teabaggers is very funny. Hey, Cyborg. Oh, no, awesome. I shall look forward to having a good look at that later. No, of course I don't mind at all. That's what it's there for. Share your creations, Cyborg. How are you doing? A pyramid scheme? It is not a pyramid scheme, PC. I assure you. I'm not... Peaceful conquest, if there's any kind of conquest, Shanna. Tea leaf for thief. That is correct, Kindred. A deposit to the treasury. Well, thank you. We shall be using that wisely to do all of the things that we need to do to set up the trappings of statehood, Alec. Thank you so much. And anyone else, that is what we will be using your contributions for. They're not, but at the minute, we're not political. No, we don't have politics. We're a movement. We're all working together for this. The political side of things will come later. Yeah, dual, not triple. No one needs to be triple teamed. Dual teaming is quite enough. Double teaming. Yes, I can use Twitch as it's an excellent platform. Obviously, we don't have any kind of state TV, but this is something that we can use as a platform. Sky. yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited, everybody. And are there any more questions before I spit on my leg? I have this problem. That's what happens when you don't have a full set of teeth. You're obviously a tea army. We will have to have military if we're an army. Just protect our own national interests, you know, to prepare for war, you know, is to ensure peace. Yeah. But in Discord, there is a suggestions channel. That is a good place for dropping any of your suggestions about the new country. We'll be handling them as we go over the next few weeks, as we get, you know, a plan of action up and running for how we become an actual country. Plot away, broski. He who catches the early bird gets a worm or something. Oh, something like that. Yeah. It is here though. It is here to exploit, obviously. I don't know if Techno Mouse is going to wish to join the country. I know that the old London cabbie is going to be here later with a reaction, Ava. And we'll just have to see. You know, you'll have to ask Techno Mouse. I can't speak for anybody. A job for the British. You're not wrong, Delta. Anyway, I'm going to hand back now to Old Auntie Bloodborne, and I shall see you all in a little bit. Please enjoy some more Bloodborne. I shall be back later anyway, doing some other bits and pieces. Lots of stuff lined up today. Richie's enormous mail sack. The old London cabbie will be here. Techno Mouse will be here with some Monday motivation. I'll have the poem of the day. I've got my guide to British swearing and slang. That's towards the end of stream. And after Auntie Bloodborne's finished playing Bloodborne, I'm going to be playing a little bit of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So until later with all of that, and I'll be repeating this announcement in about an hour and a half's time for anyone that missed it. So you can hear my statement in full. And until then, I shall see you shortly.